Have we been stringing up our guitar strings wrong this whole time? I was clued into a special way to string up a guitar with a Floyd Rose style bridge, and guess what? It doesn't involve cutting off the ball end of the string. So in this video, let's give it a try to see if it actually works, but stick around to the end because you're gonna wanna hear how it actually sounds. All right, this is the axe. Let's go. Okay guys, welcome back to the Axe Guitar Channel, your one-stop shop for tremolo tips and tricks. My name is Nick. Today we have something special because we're going to do a little myth busting when it comes to stringing up your guitar. A recent comment on my page said I should do a video of the secret special way to string up a guitar with a Floyd Rose floating style bridge. Apparently there's a way when you're restringing your guitar to feed the entire string through the eyelet of the tuner and use the ball end as kind of like an anchor there, and then just insert the string and lock it down into the bridge as you would normally. Potentially this could save some time because you don't have to cut the ball end, and it's just a cleaner way, if it works, to restring your guitar. So in my head, this kind of sounds like locking tuners, where you lock the string down at the tuner to prevent slippage, which I'm a fan of, but I mean, this can't be the way to string your strings if like none of us are doing it, right? Now, one thing before we try this, I want to hear from you guys. Have you done this method? What are your thoughts? Okay, so I need to restring my Dean ML, yes, the Dimebag guitar. It needs some love since my recent move. So I'll walk, get it? You through the step-by-step process on how to string these strings through the eyelets and do it the reverse secret way. And then we'll see if it actually tunes, stabilizes the trem, and then we'll play it, do a demo, and we'll get rough with the tremolo. Sound like a good deal? All right. Let's go to the workbench, come on. All right guys, we made it over to the workbench. We've got the Dean ML right here, waiting to be restrung. I actually had to scrub the frets to get rid of some rust after the move. I moved to a really humid place, so I have to get used to this. I bought a huge dehumidifier, so these guitars don't like oxidize and over rust. But got this here, and then I also have these wire cutters, right? Are we even gonna need these? Who knows? Let's find out. We're going to use a string joy set, 11 to 50. We use string joy sets here. They're made in America, Nashville, Tennessee. Honestly, once these come out of the box and the sleeves that they're in, these things impress me every time on how they're made. These are the signatures. They have a couple different levels of quality and different makes. I think they make strings for everything, but you should check out String Joy. I highly recommend these strings. All right, so let's take these out. Good, and you can tell they're individually packaged. I like that about String Joy. They come in these individual packages, which, you know, a couple companies do this, but I've seen other brands that put it all in one package. I think Diodario used to do that. This, I feel like, makes it for a little bit cleaner of a string change. All right, here we go. All right, looks like it should work even with a couple winds. But let's check. Here we go. We'll start with this low E string. In the eyelet you go. Pull through. All right, and it does lock, just like that. Now the one thing I'm concerned about with this is, I don't know if you can tell, but you have the wind and the wind ends and there's a big tail. So, I mean, this isn't completely wire cutter free. I'm gonna have to wire cut this. Can't believe the internet would lie to me. And then with that being said, I guess I have to cut it to where I really want it to sit in the saddle. So let's do that. All right, we got the string in there, locking it down. Looks like it's nice and locked into place there. Let's see if this will wind up. I think I'm finding out why this isn't the way to go. Did I just ruin my guitar? I'll have to say it's not the most gorgeous way to string a guitar, but it's maintaining tension. There's no way this is gonna work when we like start messing low and being rough, but let's throw another string on. Through the eyelet we go. Locks right in place right there. I've just been cutting these like basically at the fine tuners. Locking in this one. Let's wind this bad boy up. Ugly things I've seen. But it flipped. Well, there's another reason to not do this. One, you have to actually use the wire cutters to trim these down. And then 2, this thing can flip on you. All right, seems like they hold tension pretty good. I'll throw the rest of these strings on here, and then we'll go over to the studio and plug this thing in and test the tremolo and see if it really can withstand the abuse. All right, so we're here plugged in. Let's see if this thing can actually stay in tune with some tremolo usage. A little off. These are new strings, so maybe. Little out of tune, yeah. But this actually, I'm looking at the strings. I mean, I put 1 on here, string normally, just so I can see how this deals with over time compared to the other ones. But I mean, it's staying where it needs to be. This is a Floyd Rose style guitar to where it needs to kind of break in and the strings will go a little out of tune. You need to maintain it for like a couple weeks. Overall, this seems like an interesting way to string your guitar. I wouldn't recommend it because 1, you got to string it through the eyelet all the way, get it locked in with the ball end, but then you still have to trim it because you can't wrap it around. If you don't trim it, you'd have to wrap it a million times around the tuning peg. And then 2, when you're stringing this up, the ball end kind of flips on itself, which is kind of cumbersome. Anyways, thanks for checking out the video and doing this little experiment with me. If you like the content, subscribe below so you don't miss videos like this. All right, guys, catch you later.